As hell broke Lucy. Okay, this is my third attempt at this video. The other two, smoke was rolling. There's a lot of you that would like to see my original takes when I'm hot on a subject, but I can't post them, y'all. They take my channel from me. Freedom from Atheism Foundation is the target. They're hypocrites. They're liars. There is no religious freedom being suppressed in the United States of America. The owner of FFAF is one of the people of thousands or a million or so that wants a theocratic tyranny in the United States of America. They want America to be North Korea, except with Christian rule instead of the gods of the ill family. The ill family are gods, and North Korea prays to them, the dead ones and the alive ones. That's not atheism. That's a tyranny. That's the same thing that the FFAF wants in America, and they call that freedom of religion, to impose all of their faith in places of business, in places of schools, Christian law, Bible law in schools. Okay? Now, the Bible wasn't fully put together to 400 CE. There was no Christ. The Bible is a weapon. It's a government. That's all it is a government. And FFAF hates a demographic of natural people. He hates atheists. We're born that way. Children have to be taught dogma. Okay? So let me get to the latest hypocrisy and lie from the cucaracha of FFAF. He puts up a article from CBN News. Another thing. This cockroach will only post articles from religious sources which are always either 100% lie or bullshit, which means they have some truth and some lie in them. He never puts anything up from the Foundation of American Science, International Foundation of Science, the Academy of Science with the 95% proven scientific stamp on it, nothing. It's all from biased religious sources. CBN News, good God. Go back and review all of the crime and extortion and bullshit that's happened with CBN, and that'll keep you busy all week. They're nothing but hypocritical thieves and liars. That's it. They just want theocracy. That's all they want. Well, Ted Cruz was speaking right down the road from me at Liberty University. So let me tell you a little bit of fun about Liberty University. I have another cousin, not the one who runs the page with me. He was in the Vietnam War, and he was a tech specialist. He was in the Air Force. He worked on his specialty was on the SR-71 Blackbird. I don't know if any of you are familiar with it. It was one hell of a plane. He used to tell me stories about a surveillance plane, and they retired it. And he was in on the first major installation of computer system in the White House and the Capitol. He was into all kinds of things, and he put the computer system, the very first one, in Liberty University. Well, I used to get to Campbell County a lot. Another fun fact: 2/3 of the residents of Campbell County, in Virginia, where Liberty University is, hang their head in shame when you say Liberty University. They're so embarrassed that they have to share their county with Jerry Falwell's name. He was one of the most evil, rotten, dividing liars that's ever been. Jerry Falwell was a truly, truly bad man. But Liberty University attracts every political cockroach on Capitol Hill. Sarah Palin's a regular there. Now Ted Cruz is there. Rafael Cruz been there. Every lying, theocratic government overthrower that wants to overthrow secular government and put theocratic rule into America goes to Liberty University. That tells you something. But my cousin, he had all these stories. He said that's the horniest bunch of women he's ever seen in his life. Young girls at 20, 21 years old going there, and they were tired of them non-experienced Christian boys that were in it for their own self, And my cousin was cool. He was a player. he said them virgins, them girls down there about wore me out. His boss even got on him and said, Tommy said, you don't move this slow. So what's taking you so long to get this system in? Because Tommy was the tech and he had 3 or 4 helpers. And he said, man, I can't say no when they come up yanking my pants down. He said he got laid more in Liberty University than the whole time he was in Vietnam. We used to sit around and laugh about it. Okay. Cruz specifically challenged students to push back against Obamacare's contraception mandate. He said the law requires owners of businesses like Hobby Lobby to provide birth control coverage regardless of their religious beliefs. The cockroach that owns FFAF stuck his head in the goddamn sand when all the news come out that Hobby Lobby is invested in contraceptive companies and companies that make the products for abortion. Yeah, they invested big time. It ain't no matter of faith when it comes to making that goddamn money. But when it comes to imposing theocratic rule in America, all of a sudden, you're imposing my faith. You're an imposition upon my faith. See, they're hypocrites. Cockroach at FFAF's a lying fucking hypocrite. He stuck his head in the sand when that article come out and went on and posted this anyway. He don't give a damn that Hobby Lobby's a hypocrite. Invested, and that they get most of their products from China, where the people have to work for $1.75 a day, and if they and abortions are mandated by law. Yeah. You can't have one kid in China. You get knocked up after that, you have to have an abortion. But that's where Hobby Lobby gets their shit. Hypocrites. The one thing in the whole Bible that I agree with, there's only one thing. God said every hypocrite's going to hell. Every fucking one. God hates hypocrites worse than he hates heathens, blasphemers, and atheists. Yeah, of course we have no Bible God, but it's fun using the Bible on hypocrites. God said y'all are rotten shit on earth because he can't even read your heart. You're a hypocrite. Hobby Lobby's a hypocrite. How about that? Get to it. All right. So, lost train of thought there. We're called to action, said Cruz. This isn't religious freedom. You all want a theocratic tyranny. That's all you want. And you're a hypocrite. And I'm your friend. I'm your man. I'm going to be exposing every damned lie, every piece of hypocrisy that you put up. You are out to murder a natural demographic of people. There's much hate speech on your page about atheists all need to die. I was born this way. It takes a person to teach you religion. I want free of that. Atheism is freedom. Your goddamn title of your page is an oxymoron. Freedom from Religion Foundation. Now that's a true statement. The freedom of the imposed dogma and chains of man-made dogma. Yeah, I'm free. You're a slave. And you're a hypocrite. And you're a damned liar. And you intend harm to a demographic of people just like the gay hate pages want to wipe out a natural demographic of people. You're an example of Christianity. And I appreciate you being here because you allow me to... You're an example of how I can show the world how rotten Christianity has been from the jump. The thing that left my mind. If y'all friends, if you never believed me on nothing else in your life, I tell you this on the lives of everybody I hold dear. Christianity is absolutely against truth of any kind. There can be no truth in Christianity, none. That's why they invented blasphemy laws. That's why they burned Bruno at the stake, because he found out the Bible was wrong about the universe. So they killed him. When Galileo backed it up, they imprisoned him. That's why they're called heretics. Anyone that speaks truth is called a heretic. And then for centuries, a heretic was a bad name. Now a heretic is the most noble name. If you want to be the most noble person on earth, be a heretic. Speak boldly against the dogma and the lies of the Bible, of Christianity, and you are a champion for human rights. He hates humanism. Anyone that hates humanism is just a bad person, in my opinion. But no truth is allowed in any Christianity. No truth. The true meaning of Christianity is suppression of truth. The only thing it holds is the evil intent of the leaders of the church and what's in that hypocritical, contradictory lie of a book called the Bible. And even this guy surely knows Genesis is dead. So he's just using Christianity as a tool for theocracy. That's all. FFAF, I'm your guy. I'm going to do everything I can to expose you. Every lie you put up that I got time to investigate, I'm telling the world about you. Get used to it. Out.